Good afternoon, Colorado. Welcome to a Monday edition of What's for Lunch. I'm your host, Larry Hers, and today in studio, all the way from Aurora, Colorado, I have Marcia and Tiago from Aroma do Brazil.
That's right.
Knew I would. I thought for sure I was going to say Aroma de Brazil, which is Spanish, but you're Portuguese.
Exactly.
It's a difference.
Absolutely.
Very excited to have you guys here. Love what you've done here. Brought me a little bit of meat today for lunch.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, who's going to give me a history of you guys?
Right. We are from Brazil. We came to U.S. in 1998.
Okay.
And we started working with the corporation steakhouses. And then after, 17, 20, 22 years, we said to each other, let's do something for our own. We stopped working long hours, no rewards, So we started opening our own food truck in 2017.
Okay.
Then with the food truck, we started getting busy, and we wanted to get people to sit down with us, like they're coming to our home, and then get more comfortable set up. And we decided to open a small place in Aurora.
Okay.
So we got Aroma do Brazil, I live in Havana there, and then people come to us. We eventually sold our food truck because we opened the day of the lockdown. So we need some money to support our business.
Sure.
So we decided to move on with the food truck and then just focus on the restaurant. So now we're doing pretty good. We have Brazilians, American, all people for all over the country and the world. And they're pretty much supporting us. So we're pretty happy to have everybody coming over, and we're just happy to do what we do, feed people with our love.
What year did the restaurant open?
We opened in March 2020, the day of the lockdown, I think the 14th. So we open at noon and we're closing at 3. Then we cry for 30 minutes. Then we have the food truck in the front. So we use our kitchen to run food through the food truck, and then people come to the food truck and get their takeouts.
Okay. And what are your roles? What are your jobs in the restaurant?
I do the front of the house pretty
Okay.
much. I host, I serve, I'm the bartender, and I have a couple other friends helping us with the serving. And then you?
And I do the back of the house. I cook the meats, and make sure everything is tasting very good, and make sure that people are liking what they see and what they eat.
And how long have you two been? You're married, right?
Yeah.
15 years together, 12 married.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Let's start off with drinks because I'm thirsty.
Yes.
There we go.
So do you want to do alcohol first?
I'm
Let's
gonna
open
put
your
this over
appetite.
here.
Yeah.
Tell them what that is.
This is our Brazilian national drink, the Caipirinha. It's made with the Brazilian cachaça. The sugarcane rum is different than regular rum because it's from sugarcane juice,
Okay.
not from the molasses, so it's more pure. So we shake it with lime and sugar, and then we put the cachaça over ice, and then just enjoy. And we like to offer this to the customers because it opens your appetite and then gets you ready for everything else.
So
comes forward.
this is what people should start with when they come.
Absolutely, yes. Opens
Okay.
your appetite and gets you ready.
And the
So
difference between the two?
this is the traditional one, the just lime and the caipirinha, and the caipirinha maracujá, the passion fruit caipirinha. Those are the best sellers.
Okay.
And I like the passion fruit because it's sour and tart. So it's kind of like I like the caipirinha traditional for opening and the passion fruit to close because cleans your palate. So
Okay. And then what's this?
that's the Brazilian national soda, the Guarana. And it's from the Guarana berries from Amazon. And I try to talk to customers that it tastes like a ginger ale, but it'll be more bubbly.
Okay.
So I like that for kids, for people that don't go for alcohol.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's open this up.
Yes. This is pretty famous, so let me know if you like
All
it.
right. Which ones are you guys drinking?
I'm drinking this one.
All right. We'll give you that non-alcoholic
All right.
one because
Yeah, he's a
I need the
driver.
alcohol.
I
How do
got
you
it.
say cheers in
Saúde.
Saúde.
Saúde?
Yeah,
I've never
saúde.
heard that before.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's so
Oh,
good,
yeah.
so
That's
refreshing.
like-
refreshing.
It's like a margarita but better.
It's sweet.
You can edit that out. Me drinking this whole
you
thing.
so you just keep going and you're gonna get so happy and so
I'm
hungry.
definitely a lot happier now. All right, let's jump into the food. How would you describe Brazilian food?
It's very, I would say, organic because the only seasoning we use it's garlic, onions, black pepper, vinegar, and olive oil.
Okay.
That's the only thing. We don't have any mix, the fantasy like special chemistry, like just simple stuff. And then we tried, like for example, we're starting off with the appetizers.
Let's start it off.
It's a chicken croquette. We say the coxinhas, and then the round ones. It's
That's the
rice balls.
croquettes.
Chicken croquettes. The rice balls. It's a rice dough with herbs and Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
We have the chicken balls. It's the same as the chicken the cheese ball, I'm sorry. This is the same dough as a chicken, but it has cheese inside. So
Okay.
it's more for vegetarian people. And then the beef croquette, we make it with alcatra, the sirloin steak. So it's shredded and we mix with the dough. It's delicious. And we like to have aroma sauce. It's chimichurri mayonnaise yogurt mix.
Okay.
Yep. And the coxinha, the chicken croquette, is very famous in Brazil.
You can cut it
you
for
can
us?
cut
Nice.
it, yeah, I'll show you. There's shredded chicken inside. Yeah, and then we eat with the or hot sauce, the malagueta. So you can add the malagueta, and then you can try it.
All right,
You
I'll
like
get to that in a
spicy?
second.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Let's keep going with the food.
So I brought you the combo. That's the menu we do on a weekday. So we have people comes with options. They can have always gonna have a rice and beans as the base, and then you can choose your side. We brought you the bestseller, the potato salad, Brazilian recipe. In our house salad, it's our lettuce and Brazilian vinaigrette.
Okay.
And then the combos that we have today is the combo 3. So it's the pork ribs, the alcatra chimichurri, sirloin chimichurri sauce, and then the Brazilian sausage and the chicken breast wrapped with bacon. So that's we have on the weekdays.
How much
And
would something like this cost?
about $15.
That's a good deal for that
Yeah.
much food.
And then we have the sandwiches as well. If you have a quick bite, those are the chicken and the steak sandwich. You can have French fries, of course, but we bought you something nicer, yuca fries from the cassava
Okay.
flour.
So this one here is,
Chicken.
and what else is on it?
Chicken, aroma sauce, caramelized onions, lettuce, and tomatoes.
Okay, and this one?
The same thing, caramelized onions, steak.
Oh, it's the same sandwich?
Yeah, but this is a steak.
Oh, a steak.
A steak, sirloin
Okay.
steak.
And these are traditional in Brazil?
Those are
Yeah.
very traditional, and that's we had on our food truck. So it was famous, and then we got prizes on it. So we just brought it into the restaurant because people were just cheering about it.
You ever hear of Bruna's cheese bread?
Yes.
She's been on the show
Love her
twice.
cheese bread. Yeah.
Yeah, so
love
good.
It. So good. Can't be Brazil if you don't have a cheese bread.
Is that right?
Right?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
why I didn't bring it because I chose hers. So this is the week menu. And then we have the weekend menu.
Okay.
That's one I wanted you to try first, if you don't mind.
So on weekends, it's more like what people are.
That people get used to with the Brazilian steakhouse. We say the churrascaria. So where you go to the buffet, you have yourself as many items. There's 40 items at the buffet, including salads, appetizers, and the hot dishes. And then the carvers, very handsome carvers, I would say. They'll
Guys
come
like
to
me.
you and they pass with 10 cuts of meats.
Yeah.
Those are the specialty one, the Brazilian national cut of beef. So when you're sitting, you have your tongue, and then you grab your cut, and then you help the carver. Yeah, and then you put in your plate, and then you cut it, and then you try it. And then you can have chimichurri if you wanted to.
Now, I looked at your menu and it seemed like very reasonably priced compared to the big chains.
To everybody
Yeah.
else, yes.
Exactly.
Because we wanted to have people to come to our place every day if they're hungry. You know what I mean? We don't want people to come just on special occasions, on their birthday, anniversary, graduation. We want to come because they like the food. So we wanted to have a reasonable price for us and for the customers.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your exact address?
10722 East Iliff Avenue, Aurora, Colorado, 80014.
And are you open every day?
Every day, but we close on Wednesdays, is our family time.
Okay.
But we open every day from 11:30 to 8 p.m.
11:30 to 8 p.m.
And then Monday to Friday, it's our week menu, the combos and the sandwiches and the appetizers. And Saturdays and Sunday, we offer the all-we-can-eat for $40.99.
Okay. Should we make your dad come on camera?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
sure.
fine. You wanna
Come
Come
on,
here,
Bob.
Chico. Come here, say hi to everybody.
Introduce him.
So I have one of the helpers. He's our butcher, and he helps us everywhere we need. It's Francisco. It's my father-in-law, Tiago's dad. So I always have both of them supporting us, and especially him. He came from Brazil, so we have a native cook and native person to cut our beefs and stuff. Yep.
I mean, this is what this show is about. It's about family and telling your
exactly.
story
Exactly.
Yeah.
and real people, not this big mega chain.
And that's why
Exactly.
our food is kind of like a more homemade,
Yeah.
those things you find anywhere in Brazil. And it's very common to find those kind of meat also.
Okay.
Any of churrascaria in Brazil. So
What's your website?
aromaofbrazil.com.
And can you say something to them in Portuguese? Invite them to.
Yeah. Venham conhecer o Aroma, vocês vão amar. É um lugar bem local, a gente vai amar servir vocês e é do fundo do nosso coração que a gente vai oferecer o nosso melhor prato para você, o nosso tempero com muito carinho.
Muito obrigado.
Obrigado.
What they said. Thank you for coming in. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank
You
so
guys are
much
awesome.
for having
Thank
us.
you.
Obrigado.
We'll be back for What's for Lunch tomorrow. I'm going to be eating a lot of meat today. Let's
There you
eat.
go.
That is a 10.